They tried to rush the shield wall. Ha!
Welcome back to Fuzzy Walrus Industries. I'm Walcom, and today it's time for Tag Back, the show where every week we take a look at a blaster from the past to see what it can offer us today in the present. And this time, I love shotguns, and I love pistols. So when I get both of them together, it makes me very happy. But the best thing to have of both a shotgun and a pistol is one that happens to be air-powered, because air-powered blasters shoot like farther than anything else. Well then. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Nerf Triple Strike. It's from 1999. Actually, is it air-jet power? It's one of those lines. That doesn't really matter to me. This thing originally, when it came out in 1999, shot what was called, like, the Screaming Arrows, which were just the 9-inch Nerf arrow that had, like, a weird head on it that, like, buzzed and stuff like that. I don't have any of those. In fact, apparently this was the only blaster that those ever came with. So instead I have demolisher rockets on this thing, which fit perfectly fine stock, and, in my opinion, look way better than, like, having long arrows on the end of this thing. And yeah, it's a shotgun, it's a pistol, it's a pretty big pistol, but it's a pistol, and it's air-powered. And these air tanks are huge. I already kind of took it apart because I couldn't find internals on this thing anywhere. Take it from me, these air tanks are really, really big. And you might be drawing comparisons to the much beloved Big Salvo, and this is basically the same thing. In a smaller package. It's a pistol. One less shot, but looks way cooler. Pumps up here at the front. Doesn't take very many pumps until the overpressure release kicks in, and it's got a 3-stage trigger, so if you pull the trigger back slowly, you're going to hear kind of 3 distinct pops. It's going to kind of catch in 3 places and release 1 rocket at a time, or you can just rank on the trigger and fire all 3 at once. Do you have a shield at your local war? Or maybe during your HVZ game, there's some kind of zombie that requires demolisher rockets to take down and is kind of a pain? And you might think, oh, I could pull like one of those tri-strike straps on the back of mine, or I've got a Maverick that can shoot those, or some weird, this thing will do it. Not only are you not going to miss, not only do you get potentially 3 shots, but it's cool. And did I mention it's air-powered? So, say you didn't want to shoot these things. Maybe you don't want to. I understand. That happens every once in a while. You've got 3 barrels here. But of course, you can replace those 3 barrels with whatever the heck you want. 3 hoppers? You can do it. You want to have a multi-shot, repeating Nerf air-powered shotgun that can probably hit upwards of 150 FPS per barrel. Actually, I'm thinking that's kind of low, but maybe with a hopper it's probably about that. This thing will do it. Like, for real. I kind of wish I had 3 hoppers now. I don't. I only have 1 PVC-Y. But if I had 3, oh boy. This thing's just, it's so cool. I was originally turned on to this thing because I saw somebody had modified one to shoot and it shot ridiculously hard. And of course you got 3 barrels. And I wanted one. And it was one of those things where I hadn't seen it before, and I doubt I would ever find one. And it doesn't say its name anywhere on this thing. So it's kind of hard to get sometimes. And then I was at a war, and a young fan happened to have not 1, but 2 of them. Should have tried to get both. But they said that it was specifically for tag back. Just for tag back. They're funny because I am going to just, I'm gonna do so, and I'm gonna probably mod this thing before I even get close to modding the Big Salvo. What kind of mod would you do to this thing? Well, besides making it shoot whatever the heck you want, of course, replace the pump. The pump is really flimsy. Kinda sucks. Replace that sucker, not a big deal. You can put a stock on it, because, you know, we need to have a stock on our pit. You know, don't put a stock on. I saw somebody who did. Why would you do that? I really don't understand the fascination. Like, oh, I've got a shotgun. Let's put a stock on it. Let's put stocks on it. I don't get it. I mean, if anything, you can put, like, an end strike attachment piece back here and have a removable stock. That's a smarter. The point, however, is to get this thing to shooting lots of darts and become like the best thing ever. That's basically all I want from it. I'm really, really excited to have the Nerf Triple Strike, and I'm excited to see what I do with it. This grip is really comfortable. I'm just going to kind of ramble because I haven't. It's got a grip guard, which of course is like the coolest thing ever. Only second to a thumbhole stock, and if you got both... And the trigger is much easier to feel each individual shot compared to something like the Big Salvo. It's like way easier. One of the shots seems to be a little like lower, but the thing does hold air perfectly fine. I mean, for being, crap, 20 years old, it works pretty good. And it's just got this cool design. And of course, like all the greatest blasters, it's a weapon that you can pick up in Nerf Arena Blast. You know, the PC game, built on, I think, the Unreal Engine. That's totally a thing. So, really, what does it offer us today in the present? I shouldn't even have to ask that. It's really, really good. If you want one of these things, and you probably will, it's worth picking up if you happen to find it thrifting or somebody has one for trade, or if you just really want one, you could probably find it on eBay or something like that and pick it up, and I would definitely recommend it because this thing is awesome. It's a very good, capable blaster that would be useful probably up to NIC levels if you can get the barrel fit just perfectly tight with any kind of short dart, and you get 3 shots. Seriously. There's a lot to love with this thing, and I can definitely recommend picking one up because you can do all sorts of crazy things with it. And it's like the perfect package for this kind of thing. So, yeah, one of my highest recommendations. Of course, I'm a little bit biased. It's a pistol shotgun, and it's air-powered, and I happen to like air-powered blasters a lot because they're relatively easy to modify, and, well, it's awesome. So, I don't care. Pick one up. Like, seriously. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to do something crazy with this. I cannot wait. Anyway, this has been Walcom. Thank you very much for watching this video. And of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different one.